Hi guys, so I have been working like crazy this past, I guess, almost 3 weeks now, trying to get a bunch of new stuff made for the new school year. I am fairly excited about the new school year. I'm a little stressed out because I've been, like I said, working like absolute mad lady. I've been working all day and then coming home and working until I go to bed, and then I get up and repeat. So this weekend, today's Saturday, I am going to watch a movie with my sister, and while we're doing that, we're going to finish cutting out the, hopefully, fingers crossed, the last little bit of things that I need made for the new school year, and then I'm hoping to laminate them tomorrow and be done so I can enjoy my last week before the new school year starts. This year is actually going to be kind of weird because we're not getting a whole bunch of new students. We only lost, I think, 3 students. So we're only getting 3 new ones, and 2 of them started during the summer, and they've been coming for a couple of weeks. So they're pretty much used to our routine and everything at this point. So yeah, it's going to be really weird. I'm not going to have like a whole bunch of new students. I'm not complaining. Like, that's always lovely if they can start in the summer because it makes it so much easier to transition them one at a time instead of a lot of new kids all at once. But I am kind of worried about next year because next year we're going to have 9 children moving on to kindergarten. So we'll have 9 new children. I'm hoping we can get some to start during the summer so we can slowly transition them in instead of all at once, because 9 new kids on the same day is insane. It's like you need way too many extra pairs of hands. But yeah, so that's kind of my plan, and I'm gonna show you guys what I've been working on and what I'm going to be putting out for the first week of August. So August, we're going to be starting with space. I always like to start with the solar system every school year just because it gives everyone a good grounding, especially for like geography. Like, we live on planet Earth because that's a new concept for 3-year-olds. So I really like to start with space for that reason, just to kind of give them, starting big and then going smaller and getting more into it. That's a very Montessori thing that I like. And Montessori is very big on that, of like starting big and then getting into the nitty gritty. So I always start big with the solar system. You can't really get much bigger than that. So we're going to do that, and then the continent we're going to be learning about is North America. I always start with North America because it's the continent that we live on. So they pretty much already know a big chunk of the culture and social study aspect of that. So we don't have to get as nitty gritty into North America as we do some of the other continents. Obviously the older children do. I have, matching the countries and flags and different holidays and just all kinds of different things. But I really like to start with North America and the solar system in August. Not that there's anything wrong with doing others. Whatever works for you, that's just what works for me. And then I'm going to switch out practical life and some sensorial lessons, which sensorial, for people who don't know, is Montessori's, like, anything that has to do with your senses, basically. So like bigger, smaller, shapes, colors, and anything like that kind of goes in that area. So I have some new shape lessons that we're going to be working on that I made this week, and some new color lessons because they are starting to misbehave with the color box because they are tired of it, but some of them still need to do it. So we're going to switch it up a little bit. And yeah, and then I have a whole bunch of new signs because I am changing a lot of our signs. Last year was our first year as a preschool, so we didn't have tons and tons of time or money to get a bunch of like really cute signs and different things. So I made that. And yeah, next weekend is going to be busy because that's when we're going to be setting all of this up. We do summer school. So all the kids are still there, so it's kind of weird. We're really not getting a break in between. But so the weekend right before the 5th, because the 5th is when the new school year starts, I could think it's like the 3rd, we're gonna go in and switch everything out and get everything reorganized and cleaned, deep clean everything, and really work hard to get all of that done and ready so that it's kind of like a fresh new thing to come in on for the kids. Because for the kids, it's really not, there's not a break or anything. So it's just like another day. So we're hoping to make the first day a little bit special. The kids are also going to be bringing in like family pictures. So we're going to have that on the front of a cabinet so that all the kids can share, you know, what their house looks like and what their family looks like. And we're going to be talking about how, you know, families, they can all come in different shapes and sizes. Some people just have a mommy, some people have both, you know, just all of that good stuff. So I'm excited about that. And I think that's it. That's pretty much it. So yeah, hopefully it's not too bad or too stressful. I'm admittedly getting a bit stressed about it, but I'm trying not to. So like this morning I played Final Fantasy XIV. I still haven't gotten through the latest expansion pack. I'm close. I'm 78, level 78 out of 80. So I played that for a couple of hours to try to just kind of relax and chill, because I am working way too hard and I can tell, and I'm starting to get a little burnt out with making all of this new stuff, you know, printing it and laminating it and cutting it and all of that good stuff that you have to do. But I admittedly put it off all summer, and then it was like, oh, I need to get all this done. Oh no, I've got to cram all of this. It was admittedly my fault, which I tend to do, to be completely honest. I tend to leave things to the last minute. But now I'm paying for that. So yeah, I'm hoping to relax this coming week so that I'll be refreshed for the new school year. And then on the 3rd, crack down and get all of the stuff up and ready, which hopefully I'll be able to record some of it. I have to ask permission, but it shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. And I can show you guys what I'm putting on the shelves and how I'm arranging things, because I know there aren't very many Montessori people sharing on YouTube, so hopefully this will help somebody, because I know that sometimes I'm strapped for ideas and I really wish I could watch someone else and just kind of see how they're doing things, just for thoughts and ideas. So here are some of the things that I've been making in like the Chalkboards style. So I made a continent label just for the end of my shelf, and I have all the continents, different colors. And then I made a 4 ways to cope sign, just to kind of give them a visual reminder of different ways that they can cope with things that they don't like. And then I made our typical summer day, a typical normal day. We're going to be on our summer schedule until probably like Labor Day or something. As soon as it starts cooling off, we'll switch, but we're going to stay at summer schedule for a while. And this is something I'm really excited about. I'm going to hang it on the door, and these are Velcro, so you can take it off. So each month, when we switch to a new continent, that will change. A new science, that will change. And then our Bible focus is right here, which will also change every month. And this is just a nice little message, and if we have any extra activity we want to put on there, I can put it right there. And that's just going to go on the door so that the parents know exactly what we're learning. And then I made a bunch of stuff we need for our licensing, like stuff that we have to have up and around. So lunch protocol, I have a weather, a couple other things. The other thing I'm really excited about is I redid our schedule cards. We have a fridge in the classroom that we have a magnet schedule on. And I like these because I can rearrange them whenever I need to. Like inside playtime. I call it rectangle time because we have a rectangle rug. It's not really a circle. But so we have that, rest time, arrival, some extra ones, projects. This way I can rearrange it whenever I need to, and it really helps the kids to be able to look at it and be like, okay, my mom's gonna come pick me up after X, Y, and Z. And they really seem to like that, especially the newer ones. Once they've been in the school for a while, they don't really look at it very often, but I do like to have it just in case someone's having a hard time that day. And then the last kind of sign thing that I made was this, which is going to also go on the fridge, so it's magnets. And these are our jobs. So each job has a title, and then this actually has a picture of the student that would be doing it and their name. So I can't show you, but so that will just go under. So just imagine a little kid's face and their name, and that will be rearranged and redone every day so that different kids can have a turn at each job. And I'm gonna have a checklist to keep track to make sure everyone gets a job. So my teacher friends often ask me how I store all of my preschool materials. So I have a combination of buckets, and then I'm moving to these cubbies. And I have the cubbies just over there. I still need to get one more thing of cubbies. And then I'll have enough for all the units, but until then, some stuff is still in plastic containers. And the reason I have these big containers is because I teach preschool and there's a lot of hands-on materials that take up a lot of space. And then within it, I organize it with plastic bags. So this is some of my math that's space themed. I have constellation matching, which I found online for free. I don't remember where I got it from though. I don't think it has it on the card. And then I have little space objects from, I think it's a Safari limited tube, and then cards that they can match it with. And then this is just a little book from Montessori print shop that I still need to bind, but it's got pictures and just simple text. More space math cards. Then this is a puzzle, so you just match it. I wish it had the name of the planet on there too, but it doesn't, unfortunately. So really only the 3-year-olds like to do this. And more math cards. This is just matching the picture. So there's 2 of each planet. And I think like there's a comet, an asteroid, and I think some other little things that are in space that they match. This I use for practical life. So they get tongs and they have to move the stars from one container to the other. I actually need to go get more. Unfortunately, some of our younger friends last year liked them too much and we're taking stars home. And I didn't get very many back. So I need to go to Walmart and get some more. And this I got on Amazon. It came in like a pack, a space pack, I guess, or box. And this is a puzzle. So the planet pops out. And then it can go back in, and then you put them in order as well, which is really fun. I wish though that this had where you had to connect it in order, because all of them can go in whatever order the kid wants to. I wish there was better control of error in that, but I haven't found anything better at the moment, so that's what we have. These are just flashcards. I don't actually use these. They just came in the same box as the puzzle. And poster. And then this was a nice book. So this is the same box that the puzzle came out. It's Teach My Preschooler Solar System. And I really like the book because it's simple. It doesn't give too much information, so it's great for the beginning of the school year when everyone has short attention spans, and for circle time and things. And then I have a bigger solar system book, which is very long, and I got it more for the pictures than as an actual read aloud. I have a board book solar system one, and then I have Roaring Rockets, which just goes through journey in space. And this is some stuff that I made this year, like this past week. So I have, this one is from totschooling.net. I don't like that the planets are cartoony. I wish they didn't have the faces, but I couldn't find one that was free that had realistic planets. So that's what we're going to be using this year. And this one I do like. So it is Phases of the Moon, and it has the controls, so it shows them how it's supposed to be. And then they have the blank one and then little cards, which I need to put Velcro on here so they can Velcro it on. That way it doesn't get bumped around. And then this, I like to just kind of show them or have available as a control of error for that puzzle. It just shows the whole solar system in order, which is nice. It's not the best looking, like you can tell that's a really bad cutout, but It's okay. It's from Montessori Print Shop. I get a lot of stuff from there, actually. I'd say most of my things are either made by me or from them. I also like Every Star is Different, although I've had trouble downloading their stuff since she changed it where you have to like subscribe to her newsletter. And I keep getting a glitch where it forever redoes it and it will never let me get to this stuff, which is really annoying. So I don't know. Maybe other people don't have that problem, but I do, so I don't really go there anymore. Which is sad because I used to get tons of stuff from her because she had some really good Montessori stuff. So that's my space things, and then this is North America. I have just some maps, which I usually put on one of those like miniature easels on top of the shelf so that the kids can look at it. These are puzzles that just show scenery from various places in North America. And then I think I actually got this at a yard sale. Just North American animal dominoes. Just fun. And I have this, we do animal fetch, which is a little bit different from just matching. So they leave the animals on the shelf and then they bring the cards with them and they have to remember which animal they're trying to get. And then I played this with them and we'll show them the card, tell them what it is, and then they have to go find it on their own, which is really good for building memory. And they have a lot of fun walking back and forth across the room. This is just a compass and then some compass cards that say like move east 2 steps or whatever. Then this is matching art to, I think it's to the artist, yeah. I have 2 different sets of that, and it's just North American artists. Then this is culture sorting. So they have like food, art, I think homes and transportation. This is just North America version. We have to sort those things. Here's one of my flag coloring. I only have Mexico. I don't know how it happened, so I had to print more. This is country to flag. So let me show you. This is from Every Star is Different. So I don't know if you'll be able to get it anymore. Like I said, I've been having issues getting things off her site. But so you have the country kind of highlighted, and then you have to match the flag that it goes with, which is great for older children. Do not give this to your 3-year-olds. They will have no idea what to do with it. This is for ball balancing, which I don't really do anymore. I'm gonna switch it to a different object because they tend to throw the ball. This is just animal matching, so there's 2 of each picture. I think this is from Every Star is Different too. This is counting, and they just Velcro the continent on there. I don't use this very often anymore. And then this is, these are my favorite, all-time favorite books, okay? It's a rookie reader geography, and I have one for each continent, and I just really, really like these. It's very simple, the pictures are beautiful, and it's very just straightforward. It holds their attention, and I really, really like these. Like I said, I have one for every single continent, and then I want to get some more, because it just is a really good overview for young kids, just to kind of give a general feel for the continent. So here is my pile of stuff to be cut out today. My sister is actually coming today and she is going to help me. We're going to watch 5 Feet Apart and cut out lessons. Yay! So these are controls for flag coloring. So they would get a blank, like just black and white picture of the flag, and then they have to color it to the same as this. And I have all the countries in North America. And then I have some picture labeling, so they have to read the word and then match it, which nobody's on, but my current cards are different sizes and different fonts, and it really bugs me, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that, which I have it all printed. I just need it cut and laminated. And then I have some Australia stuff that I ended up not getting cut and laminated last year. So I'm going to do that this year. That way I'll be ready when we do Australia. Here is the aftermath of our movie and cutting party. But we got so many things cut out. I'm so excited.